cruel crime, and it preys on fear, love, and trust. And now one of the people behind a scam that targeted Kentucky families is going to prison.
WDRB Stefan Johnson joins us with details of the arrest in an international grandparent scam.
Well, today, dozens of local seniors are learning about the arrest of a man federal investigators say played a key role in stealing millions from older adults across the country, and some right here in Kentucky. She thought it was her nephew on the phone, hurt, scared, and in trouble.
He persuaded me that it was my nephew who was calling and who was in need of some money.
Betty Duncan lives at Masonic Homes of Kentucky and almost became one of the thousands of victims in what's known as the grandparent scam. A few years ago, she got a call saying her nephew needed help.
I accepted that as the truth and was trying to help.
It's a scheme where con artists impersonate a loved one in crisis, hoping fear will lead to fast cash. And it almost did, until an alert employee at Masonic Homes raised a red flag.
I needed transportation to go to the bank, and that's when my director here at the building realized that I was involved in a scam.
Federal investigators say the scam spans borders and bank accounts, stealing more than $3 million from victims across the U.S., including right here in Kentucky.
It's unfortunately a pretty common scam, and scammers are good at what they do. They are good at sounding convincing. They are good at playing at our emotions.
This week, a Canadian man was sentenced to more than 5 years in federal prison, marking the final arrest in a massive fraud ring.
This is a common scam because it works.
Whitney Atkins is with the Better Business Bureau and says the best defense is awareness.
So yes, I believe that someone would be good at sounding like her nephew.
When scammers strike, they often say not to tell anyone, not even the person's parents.
Nope, you want to call someone else and verify that the loved one in question is, it's safe.
I was totally convinced that my nephew needed me.
Instead of making a costly mistake, Betty Duncan learned a valuable lesson. And guess what? She recently got another call.
And I knew now that was a scam, so I just hung up on him.
And tonight, Betty's story is a reminder to always get a second opinion and don't be afraid to simply just hang up. Stefan Johnson, WDRB News.